I think Turtle's having some fun. He's going to play Varus as a champion. He's got a lot of experience on.
But this means SVENSKEREN free to go topside.
I've seen this movie already.
Oh,
Ray
nice
dodging another Q, but now SVENSKEREN getting a flashy for a Q-lag. First blood belongs to SVENSKEREN.
And even though you bring the Ignite for better trading, you also don't have the flash when you're getting ganked like that. And just the patience there from SVENSKEREN and HAUNTZER getting into melee range before the hook shot, getting that first kill under Ray. That is huge for giving HAUNTZER an edge in that wave.
BJERGSEN taking damage from JENSEN. Stun lands in. JENSEN going to try and take it down, but BJERGSEN knows he's safe-ish. Q's away, runs for it.
And that's a free kill if you land it.
CONTRACTZ is here, though.
Looks like damage in there for Ray. Actually already used the ultimate, but CONTRACTZ moving in. HAUNTZER gets all the way away with a hook shot. SVENSKEREN and BJERGSEN there to save him. Great escape from HAUNTZER. Lining up in that jungle, getting a pick if they can see something happen. Trades on the bottom and continuing though a sneaky low, but SMOOTHIE chasing in and getting damage down onto WILDTURTLE. Someone is still all up though. Oh no, now they're down Ignite of the Turtle. Sneaking and move forward and trying at the first flash. Good shield there, moves him away with a bit of extra movement speed. SMOOTHIE low, but still playing aggressive, and Ray again more attention to that top lane.
See, deciding not to actually flash to try to finish off a kill there. Takes the small advantage, but now Turtle has a flash.
CONTRACTZ, this is what he needs. There's a kill. Cloud9 on the board.
And that may help to get CONTRACTZ some confidence back. Something going right for the C9 jungler. I think that's his first kill of the series.
Yeah, that could be so huge for mention because C9 needs some type of hope in this series after getting so demolished.
Sven's here, and he has no playful tricks, they're gonna dive.
He's got ulti, but Sven's got kick. HAUNTZER gonna look for it. Vicious HAUNTZER already. Kick back in. There's the Q landing. Ray, urgent strikes through a minion. He's gonna burn down just barely, but Ray, oh, HAUNTZER is gonna get the trade. Ray plays that wonderfully.
SVENSKEREN and BJERGSEN coming down, and the teleport.
Bot. We'll see if they can respond in time.
TSM trying something, Sven gonna line it all up. SMOOTHIE the first target, but a good ult from Sneaky. The TP's gonna follow him from Cloud9. Ult from Turtle is great. There's a Lulu knockup, but SVENSKEREN already takes down Sneaky. HAUNTZER goes invulnerable, but doesn't quite lock enough down as Ray gets the counter kill. BJERGSEN whimsied up, gonna have to run away with the Q. Stun's gonna miss there, but Ray dives back in onto BJERGSEN. Shields from Karma moving in, but JENSEN punches for BIOFROST, doesn't kill him though. And now CONTRACTZ, the next one to file into the play. TSM pull out, it's just a trade.
It seemed to me like they wanted to pull off the play initially, realized they're losing mid lane turret, and then tried to force something so they get the worst of both worlds, and they're going to lose that mid lane turret.
BJERGSEN actually doesn't quite get stunned, and now they're going to go back in. Great kick. They're SMOOTHIE going to get taken down. TSM making it look real. BJERGSEN flushes out of the way. CONTRACTZ going to move in, but going to try and take it down. SVENSKEREN looking for the big play. Grabs a double kill. Does go down, but such heroic maneuvers.
SVENSKEREN is going off in this game. 4-1-1 involved in everything. Ray trying all in topside.
Oh, does get the knock up there on the fish. HAUNTZER can't leap away in time, but we'll be okay. HAUNTZER holds his ground, doesn't burn the ultimate.
Watching this one more time, HAUNTZER, great dodge by Ray right there, but then you just have to pull away right here.
The biggest thing is that the passive is already charged. That means the W does so much extra damage. It would have been fine to go back in had that passive not already been applied, but it was, and then BJERGSEN gets caught with a lazy recall. Fight maybe breaking out here around the dragon.
Flashed away, but the Drake does go to TSM.
BJERGSEN's done, TP in from Cloud9. Ray fishing for an ulti, doesn't land it. SVENSKEREN able to dodge away. JENSEN, and get to the mid lane for now, but plenty of waves here to play with. Stun, he's going to land, might look for an all-in. SMOOTHIE's here to help him out.
Oh, he's waiting on the ulti.
Good, but he's going to move it back in. Ulti not enough as BJERGSEN dashes back in towards the rest of TSM. Is here now. SVENSKEREN kicks SMOOTHIE back in. Good ult from Turtle, but SMOOTHIE flashes out of the way.
Ray's here too.
Now Sven going to move in. Actually goes down to Sneaky. Ray going to take one down to the back line. Good
get more.
For Cloud9. Still going in. Ult not enough for Turtle, but TSM solo now.
No ultimate for Ray either, though, so that could keep Turtle a little bit more safe as he has no flash. It could be a smite steal.
Drake already low. Smite's not up for SVENSKEREN just yet, so he can't steal it. TSM need to buy time or start a fight. Sneaky front lining.
Doesn't know that.
So there's the chunk happening. HAUNTZER looks for CONTRACTZ, doesn't find it, and there's the Mountain Drake. First Drake for this game over to C9.
It really does feel like C9's playing a little bit scared. There's wards in the pit. TSM should be aware of this. They're committing to it. TP comes in.
Control work helping it out. Zena rushing it down. The Mountain Drake helping out. CONTRACTZ smites the Baron down. Ray looks to the fish, but doesn't land onto BJERGSEN. Turtle disengage ulti as CONTRACTZ leads on to Sven, but he gets kicked back into the teams. CONTRACTZ going to flash out of the way as Sven goes down to CONTRACTZ. Ray now getting attacked by HAUNTZER, but he doesn't manage to pull out of the way. Sneaky getting low, but JENSEN takes out Turtle. Looking to stun on BJERGSEN, but doesn't get it as Cloud9 almost wiped TSM.
Such a close fight. Only 2 people dead on TSM, but C9 in position. They pulled the trigger on that Baron and they make it work.
And if they had killed HAUNTZER off that would have been massive. They could have gotten so much here, but still, they're going to push for the inhibitor. They have the Baron buff and 5 members up.
I mean, I'm not saying it's the right play, but they invested in Baron by not going bottom lane and do get rewarded with an aggressive play. Yeah, inhibitor going to go down as well.
The control wards did black out the TSM vision of that Baron, so rushing it down was the right call there.
For the first time this series, C9 break the TSM base, hoping that C9 will not be prepared as a squad, and CONTRACTZ is off on the side. This may work.
No. Spotted out. JENSEN using that blue trinket. Just making sure they do everything properly here. TSM still forcing.
Sneaky caught.
It's an ulti kickback by SVENSKEREN, able to get that one, and now SMOOTHIE getting chased down, forced to watch as BJERGSEN tries to move in for the charm. SVENSKEREN still chasing down. SMOOTHIE's gonna get locked down. Great stun though by JENSEN, could save his support slot. SMOOTHIE
Ray in the back.
For now, but Ray gets SVENSKEREN sweeping in there to try and do the damage, but Ray locked down forever, shut down by BIOFROST.
And when the AD dies at the start of the fight, this game is not that out of hand that Ray can just wander in at the end of it. That will be a big turning point because there's almost acting as tanks right now.
Oh, that was sick from Ray. Dodges the ultimate of HAUNTZER with playful tricks. The HAUNTZER a little too early.
Yeah, and he actually gets the cooldown out of HAUNTZER, so that does fizzle it. That is completely gone. I don't know if that's enough for C9 to want to pull the trigger, but they are pushing aggressively to at least try to get this tier 2.
Yeah, HAUNTZER's moved away to clear some super minions. He would have teleport and is incredibly mobile, but these are the small windows where C9 is trying to get damage in on this turret without getting initiated on.
And Ray feels like almost just frustrating HAUNTZER at this point, tying him up. BJERGSEN gets stunned. Oh, JENSEN cleanses out, but there's a knock-up in SVENSKEREN. Gonna kick him away as HAUNTZER leaps in to try and take him down, but HAUNTZER whips it up after the fish. He's gonna go down, I think, as CONTRACTZ barely leaps out of the way. And now Sneaky just firing away. BJERGSEN does take out Ray finally, so it's a 1-for-1 trade, but TSM put everything and couldn't get the kill.
JENSEN is trying to bite off more than he can chew. He wants these kills so badly. Very lucky he did not go down, or that would have been a complete collapse for C9 in the fight.
Oh, he gets thrown! SVENSKEREN takes down JENSEN and TSM defend.
The Baron's up. TSM looks like they want to go straight to it. Already starting it up here. Sneaky is in mid lane, and HAUNTZER is in between him and the team. Ray is in base.
They haven't warded the pit though, so C9 knows this is happening. Sneaky, they're going to get caught. HAUNTZER might have actually found the AD carry. Sets a trap, and Sneaky takes the bait. 5v4 going to start for TSM as now Ray getting stunned up by the hook shot. Ulti there from WILDTURTLE on the CC just comes flying in. GA down.
That's his GA. He's going to die again. SMOOTHIE tried to flash over to
Sips out of the way. Earth Strike's not enough. Gunblade plus the tether as the heal though coming up from Lulu with the ultimate Ray. Charm back in though. BJERGSEN gets the kill.
Almost certainly Baron for TSM, and that pick may be what does it. If they get this Baron, it's a stone's throw away from closing out the series.
So smart by HAUNTZER to wait in that brush right there and goes for just the right target. CONTRACTZ is still going to want to try, but he can't get past HAUNTZER, who would just 1v1 duel him.
Redemption going to reset as well, give TSM a bit of extra health to play with. CONTRACTZ almost going to die solo here for HAUNTZER.
I think CONTRACTZ is going to die solo.
Camille just can't do enough here. Baron is going to go over to TSM. JENSEN can't be the hero. Doesn't steal it. Sven smites it away, and now JENSEN's maybe caught out.
That Baron was down to 113 health, so definitely an effort. The speed of the Lulu, but the teleport.
JENSEN now going to get caught down. Great stun from HAUNTZER. Ultimatum's going to steal that one. Blown up by HAUNTZER. TSM back to form.
All of that started with some over-aggression by C9 in the top lane and TSM's ability to punish it.
With JENSEN down for 30 seconds, C9 needs to be careful. One more pick could end the game.
CONTRACTZ going to get aggressed on TSM. Take a turret. Fish lands onto Sven, but it's not quite enough. And TSM might actually try and end the game. 44-27 is the time they're trying to beat for the fastest finals ever, and they're looking to try and maybe do it.
Yeah, C9 needs to give up at least this first inhibitor. They will do so. JENSEN should be up for the defense on the next one.
They want to go back. The redemption that C9 is hoping for is the NA Championship, making up for Toronto.
He failed to jump over the wall.
He's got a GA, the blast goes not enough to tether, almost reaching him through the wall. As SMOOTHIE there to defend. HAUNTZER whimsied up, there's a stun out onto Sven.
Here goes Ray.
Dives back in, Sven trying to zip out of the way, but he's not quite mobile enough. Sneaky over the wall, as Sneaky gets kicked into CONTRACTZ. Ray still chasing it down, but WILDTURTLE lands the ultimate onto the Fizz. He's so tanky and disruptive as HAUNTZER finally rejoins the fight. Good start to go by JENSEN, looks for HAUNTZER, does get the GA.
But CONTRACTZ is so incredibly low. BJERGSEN over the wall.
Looks to make a play. They're going to protect their jungler. They need to around this objective.
Exactly. They can start. CONTRACTZ didn't go back. Still has a GA, but is not a factor for this fight.
He just has to smite still. I don't know if
he's not here
either. A whole lot else to do. There's the ultimate in for a little bit of vision. Ray trying to get it down. Contract needs to go in, but Sven secures the Elder Dragon. Contract flashes out to safety. Raze gets over the wall with Playful Trickster. Elder Dragon now for TSM.
CONTRACTZ with the very early smite there. SVENSKEREN cool under pressure, nails the smite on the Elder Dragon. That's a triple buff Elder Dragon here.
Fairly low amount of magic resist from HAUNTZER as well. So
on to
JENSEN.
JENSEN finds him there. Smoothie's got to protect him as best he can. HAUNTZER, they're all going to dive in. They do protect him, but BJERGSEN does kill JENSEN on the other side. Contract the credit there for HAUNTZER as BJERGSEN.
Sneaky's doing so much damage here.
Going to reset it for TSM. WILDTURTLE finds a huge ultimate to lock them down. Contract. GA is going to go down. Ray still trying to be disruptive, but TSM just want to fight with the Elder Dragon. Contract is looking to go down here, and Sven tries to leap away, but Sven finally gets the shutdown, but it cost him his life.
3 for 2, and it looks like TSM is going to have to back away. They wanted so badly to fight with that Elder Drake, but it makes them push too far, too fast.
But TSM looking to force before he can do that.
Yep, looks like Baron is going to be started by TSM.
From Ray.
Already in. Ray off to the side. Decent position.
BJERGSEN jumped out.
Good ulti there. Ray actually going to go into WILDTURTLE. Kick back there, but JENSEN might be safe from that. Ray still tying them up. Gets Lulu ulti and gets a 4-man knocker, but the GA finally popped in. They need to peel off for HAUNTZER, and Sneaky does manage to get the kill. SVENSKEREN now going to blast that open. It's in there. Cloud9. 2 kills for nothing. GA popped.
If they can kill SVENSKEREN off again, they can take the Baron. This will be a 5 for 3. Goes down!
Sneaky able to get the kill. C9 straight to Baron.
Completely disagree with that TSM Baron call. They kind of let C9 get the flank on them. Now C9 trying 5v3 for the Baron.
Oh, the big summer
there's the zonies in for BJERGSEN going to try and turn it back around. C9, look at it happen. There's Ray taking out BJERGSEN. Turtle, he's going to go down here as well.
That could be the game. They could go right up mid. 4 down for TSM. C9 is going to try to run it down. We'll see if they can do it.
With the Baron buff, they need to catch the minion wave. It's actually in the top side. BIOFROST trying to get rid of it. He doesn't have enough wave crew. That's 3 cannon minions in the wave.
He doesn't have any friends. He's got no one left but himself to try and defend with the rest of Cloud9. There's one. Inhibitor going to fall on the top side here as well. Wave is massive.
TSM actually did get the Baron, but C9 have the numbers advantage right here. Going for the win.
Looking for it now. JENSEN doesn't quite get BIOFROST, but there's one turret going down. C9 going to work on the second. The HAUNTZER up in 3 seconds, but the Nexus will be exposed.
Too late.
Now ready to go. Nexus is there.
HAUNTZER's alive.
Save the game. Looks for Sneaky, but the Nexus goes down. We have a series.
C9 right back in it. They win the fight around Baron. They take a game.